Our kitchen could have been the backdrop to many a scene from a scary movie. Now, I'm not referring to Frans' culinary endeavours, though it has to be said, they do come with a health warning, for any of you who know Frans' cooking. I'm referring more to the fact that this is the place where potential disasters have taken place. Madam President, Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and very welcome guests. When I was dating Fran, way back then, my mother suggested that she drive us to a party one evening. So I phoned Fran and said, listen, we'll be up to you in half an hour, be ready. Fran panicked. He wanted to make a good first impression. And his kitchen was like a bomb site. The previous night we'd held a dinner party for friends, and when I do the cooking, I use every pot, plate, and utensil. And the deal is, he cleans every pot. He didn't want to do that one. And he left it. And he said, there's no way I can get it all cleaned and get ready in half an hour. I said, listen, don't worry. I've got a plan. So we turned up at the house. Fran opened the door and I did the introductions and the pleasantries. And I said, come on in, ma'am, to the sitting room. She didn't go there. She went into the kitchen. And I thought, oh, he's going to kill me. I dreaded her reaction. I dreaded his reaction. I went into the kitchen. It was sparkling. The kitchen was sparkling. I thought, how did he do that? Mum was chatting away to Fran, completely oblivious to the near disaster I had anticipated. And inwardly, I was quite rejoicing. My obvious speedy kitchen devil, that was my boyfriend. The kitchen has been a place of many an interesting event. I was home one evening in the kitchen. It was a beautiful sunny evening like this, and the cat was playing in the garden with a toy. Fran wasn't home from work yet, so I went down to the garden to be with the cat, and I phoned Fran. And just as I got beside the cat, I noticed it wasn't the toy she was playing with. It was a decapitated mouse, and I screamed! And I hung up the phone. And just at that moment when I hung up, Fran had picked the phone, heard me screaming, and the line went dead. Now, back in those days, Fran didn't have credit. He couldn't phone me back. He's been on the receiving end of more than one disturbing phone call from me. Another time, I was in the kitchen with our son, who was about 1.5 years. And while I was watching him, he stuck a pea up his nose. I didn't want to phone Fran. How did you break that news to him? Sorry, I was watching Luca and I saw him stick a pea up his nose. Doesn't sound very responsible, does it? So I did what anybody would do. I phoned a friend. Now, it was a medical friend, and he made some suggestions that didn't work, and he said, take him to the hospital. I phoned the hospital, and they said, take him to the hospital. Seemingly, a pea up the nose is nothing to be sneezed at these days. So I phoned Fran and I told him what happened. And he said, I'll be home in 10 minutes. 10 minutes, the door opened and I go, what's wrong? I thought, he's gone mad. He's gone absolutely mad. He opened the presses and he was taking out knives. I thought, he's going to kill me. And he found what he was looking for. It was a straw. He put it up Luca's nose and went, and he got the pea out. His visit to A&E was averted. Thanks to Fran. Now let's go back to the screaming spouse. When I got to the cat and she was on the floor with the mouse, I picked up the cat, and she got all the mouse entrails on my top. Into the kitchen, took off my top, and I put it in the washing machine. Now, Fran, in the meantime, he couldn't make a call on his phone. He could ring emergency services. Now, you wouldn't think that, would you? So he did. And he explained to them and said, would you mind ringing my neighbour, Tom? He'll go in and see how Karen is. I was oblivious to this. The first thing I knew of this rescue mission was, I saw burly Tom jump over our dividing wall and peek through the kitchen window. I don't really got more of a friend. or peeping Tom see me ironing my shirt, topless. I'd like to return to where the story began, the sparkling kitchen. We'd gone to the party, I came back, I wanted to make a cup of tea. I went into the kitchen with the kettle on. I didn't get to make the tea. When I opened the cupboard to get the teapot, it was hiding a dirty secret. In fact, it was hiding lots of dirty secrets. Hidden from public view were the remnants of the meal the night before. All congealed pots, pans, and utensils poured out onto the kitchen floor. My language was probably as foul as the plethora of kitchenware before me. I was quite cross. But ladies and gentlemen, when I reflect on this, I realise that Frans' quick thinking saved a potentially awkward situation with my mum. Our kitchen dilemmas have led to quite innovative, problem-solving ideas from my husband Fran. From dirty dishes, pee up the nose, screaming spouse. Fran has provided that silver lining to a potentially cloudy situation.